the story, not that negative things are going to come to pass, right? But that they're going to come to pass us. There's a difference. You have to rethink that phrase versus thinking it's going to come just to happen to me and I'm going to be stuck in it. No, it's coming to pass through your life. Pass through your life. You choose to stop. If you stop here, you stay stuck in it. But you can choose to pass through it.
Right.
It shall come to pass.
Shall come to pass.
Yes. Yes. You want to do one more?
Who else wants to
Who
share?
got something that they
book?
want to share?
Anything you want to share?
The book of Revelation.
I just want to quickly say, a lot of times, we can get so church that people can be so church that people don't want to listen to you. But the Bible is right by itself. When we look at the Bible telling us that we cannot please God without faith, what we are walking in is a faith walk. So when we're dealing with the cheese, when we're overcoming things, we have to realize that we are in a faith walk and that walk never stops. So it's not what you see, it's what you hope for. So this is what this book has led me to know. You got to keep your eyes on the prize and you got to walk by faith. You got to walk in your hope. And we all hope for greatness.
Walk in your hope.
Yes. In the book, I read hope to Shay. I read hope not as Shay, come on up. As you can read it as a person or a mouse, a little person, whatever, or you could read hope was a figment of his imagination. Hope was in his mind, right? Because at this point he was hungry, he ain't had no cheese, he was delirious, and hope could have been a ghost for all that matters. Hope was his subconscious. Hope is within us. It may not be a person, right? Because sometimes you guys expect there to be a person that's gonna say, eat this, come on, let's keep pushing, let's keep it right. You think that there is a person that hope, I need my girlfriend Hope to help me. No. Hope
Is that inner voice.
Change it from hope being a person. Hope was just talking to him in his mind. You have to be the hope within yourself.
And I'm gonna take that to another level soon as Shay mentioned.
For me, it was about the unknown. So we have our thoughts, the things that we dream about, but as you grow, and I'm starting to actually find this happen to me, there are things I don't even know to hope for.
Right.
So as I'm exposed to new things, it's a process that you have to go through mentally to understand what it is to believe, because this is my first time out of the country. Not for most of them, for me, it's my first time. And I was told so many things before I got to that point. And in the process of me preparing to come here, I literally had to believe that I'm gonna have a good time. And believe that, I'm gonna be safe. And a lot of other things that I was told that they're not even what I'm experiencing. It's completely different. But it started in my mind because that could have changed my thought process of coming. Miss Ramona, no, she's been asking me for the last 7 years to come on an Ashley trip. And I keep declining because I'm afraid. And then my beliefs had me stuck. And so once I started to change my beliefs and what I think, it's the unknown that I'm walking into. And as I come into the unknown, my beliefs continue to change.
What you just said is what I truly learned from this book. It's what you know that is keeping you in bondage. Because you are relying on what you know, but you're seeking something that you've never gotten, right? But you are using what you know to get there. You can't get there with what you know.
Because all you know is what you know.
Correct.
You already laughed.
On page 62, right? Gerald said.
Okay, go ahead. This is the thought that I had as I was reading the book about hope, right? I said, hope was not a person. Hope was God asking you the question. you kept saying, why? And he kept saying, why not?
Why not?
Yes.
Every obstacle that you face, you say, why do I go through this?
Why not?
And you say, why not you?
Why not me?
I want to make an example out of you.
Or through you.
Through you. So every time hope appeared, it was him asking, well, why haven't I followed Paul? Why didn't I continue to move forward? Why? And God said, well, what you waiting on? Why not? Why not? Why not start now? So he kept chiding him along the way. Only thing you like with cheese? No. Try this apple. He said, well, why not? You hungry? And he keeps asking us along the way, why haven't we done some of the things that we desire in life? Is it the whys that's holding us back? When he's saying, why not? I want to use you. And all through the book, I just said, Lord's gonna use me, he's gonna use me, he's gonna use me. If I just stop asking him why, he'll tell me why not. I'll choose you to use you.
Because when we went to Dubai, you all,
Yes.
when we went to Dubai, this is honestly what happened to me.
This phrase, instead of maze, it also says the maze was a dangerous place.
Right.
Her said,
Dubai. I was terrified
machine tell
about going to Dubai, right? But I trust this young lady, and she keeps saying, Mom, Dubai ain't like what it looks like on TV. Dubai ain't what the
She thought
media
we were going
says,
to
right?
Afghanistan. We about to be in the middle of the Gulf War,
Because that's the level of my ignorance, right? The level of my ignorance, I just pictured all of the women being covered up, taken away, vegan. I mean, I was scared to death, right? But literally, when I entered the airport in Dubai,
Y'all had some that nasty nice? Yeah. It was nasty nice.
I said, oh my God, everything that I believed was not true. And then when I got we rented a car, and we're driving we had a Uber, and they're driving us to the Atlantis. I said, oh my God, I was taking pictures. I was like, and I was going Facebook Live. I never go Facebook Live. Y'all, ain't nothing like what I mean, I was going crazy.
What got into her?
She really thought it was going to be like the way that what you see on TV with violence, what you see on TV, the discrimination towards Muslim, discrimination towards Arabs, because that was our first time going to a predominantly Muslim, a predominantly Arab country. So there's a lot of misinformation in the US, through TV and through the news. And at that time, literally maybe 2 weeks before we left for that trip, there was a missile crisis or something that happened where Iran and some other country had threatened to, nuclear bomb them. I mean, just something crazy, right? But we have contacts there, right, through the hotels, through the different companies. And at that time, I had a friend that was stationed in Dubai in the Navy. And so I said, look, I'm telling you, if it was not safe, all of these people that we know are there would tell us. Right. And she was, okay.
I was on the plane just like my stomach was hurting. I mean, and I couldn't express it because these two were like, this woman is crazy. But it's amazing what happens in between our ears. And we live in what's in between our ears. And because we live with what's in between our ears, you need to be very careful with what you put in your ears.
What you listen to.
What you listen to.
Who you listen to. What you listen to. It's important because all the while, something is trying to get your attention. And what's getting your attention prevents you from growing to your maximum potential.
Right. So some of you guys, this was the facts of the matter that's in the book. I have to find more cheese. If I don't, I'll die. The maze is a dangerous place full of dark corners and blind alleys. It's up to me. I'm on my own. These were his facts of the matter. What we want you guys to do is either in the handout or in your notebook, whichever you prefer, write down what are 3 of your facts of the matter. What are things that you are telling yourself to be true? Maybe before this book, maybe it was a revelation you had while reading this book. Maybe it's an area of your life that you still believe this, right? For some of us, it might be travel, marriage, your business, right? What are some things that you believe to be true? We want you to write down 3 on your paper. And then we want you to come and share 1 up here on any of these flip charts we have up here on the wall.
You're gonna write one of them up here.
All right.
Right?
After you write your 1, then go through the buffet line, grab lunch, take a seat, and then we will continue. All right? Everybody understand?
Yeah.
So yes, so just to repeat, you're gonna write down what are 3 facts of the matter or old beliefs that you have. It might even be current beliefs, things that you currently believe to be true about your questioning, about your life, about yourself, about the world around you, about travel, about marriage, about your business, about your kids, about your future, right? What are 3 things you believe to be true, right? You would say, these are the facts of the matter. Or
So
maybe
one fact of the matter could be,
before you
I
read
am
the
too
book.
old to, or it could be, God made me this way.
Yes.
That's a really good fact of the matter that a lot of people have. God made me this way.
Well, I wasn't raised with a silver spoon.
Right.
I didn't have all the education that so-and-so had. I
It's
didn't
too
come in the
late
big
to
city town
change.
that's such and such. It's too late. There's so many beliefs that you may harbor
Yes.
inside that this week we're gonna break them.
Yes. You can say, I didn't know. I don't know how to do that thing. There was an event we spoke at, and there was a lady who was another speaker with us, right? And in the car on the way to somewhere, I don't know where we were going, she was telling us about how, my parents, they just never taught me about real estate. They, and I just didn't know these things. And she told us a story about how she abandoned her house. This is how she phrased it, that she just walked away from the house, right? Well, she tells the story, and in our minds, we're thinking, the bank took her house. That's what happened. The house got repossessed, all right? That's really what happened. But she covered it up like, it was no big thing, I just walked away from my house. Okay, no problem. And she's telling us, well, they don't own now, and just my parents, they never taught us about real estate. Now this woman she was what, 46, 47, with married with 2 kids, three kids at this point. I said, in my mind, I'm thinking, why is that your belief that just because you weren't taught it, at this point, you can't Google something, you can't go to the bookstore, pick up a book, learn something, you can't go to the community college, take a class, you can't go online, you can't ask somebody who has bought a house near you. But to say that my belief is, I was never taught it. And here I am, going on 50, and I'm just gonna keep renting this apartment. That was her belief in her mind, that she could not learn it for herself because she was not taught it. So what are some beliefs that you have? And then whenever you write yours down, come up and share one.
Yeah, and we say
On one of
share
these.
Yeah, you're gonna
We
just
got
write
markers.
on any of these. You got markers over here, and then you grab lunch, and then we will start the class.
How are you guys playing music? How are you guys doing?
And if this is hard for you, right?
Nah,
It's because
it's
your
frozen.
belief
Someone
system
yeah.
is so
So I had to
ingrained
end it like
in
to
you.
start straight.
I mean, it's so ingrained that